guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, Mommy's Journey. It's your girl Ashanti, and I'm back with another video. So today in this video, I'm going to explain to you guys things that I learned in 2019. So let's get right into it. But before we get into the video, go ahead and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell to be notified so when I post videos like this and other videos, you can be notified when I do so. Okay? If you're new here, hey, welcome to the butterfly fam. We love you, and over here is nothing but love, inspiration, and growth. And come along for my journey as well as the journey for me and my daughter. All right, you guys. So like I said in this video, I'm just gonna, tell you guys a couple of things that I learned in 2019. If you guys enjoy this video, I will do another video stating things that I am learning in 2020. All right, so let's get into it. So things that I learned in 2019. All right, so for starters, things that I learned in 2019 is that time is precious. Time is of the essence, and I feel like, you can't waste time, and you need to seize the moment with anybody that you love or anybody that you may say that you care about. I feel like it's important to call up the ones that you love. Men relationships, men bridges that have been broken, whether they be with family members, whether they be with friends, whether they be with, estranged lovers or estranged people that you used to deal with. Just call them up, because tomorrow's not promised. And I just feel like a lot of times we wait until people are gone and they can't see the I love yous, and they can't see the I miss yous, or I wish I could have told you this, I wish I could have told you that. Because shoulda, coulda, wouldas, that happens all the time when people are gone and they can't see the love that they really did have, and how much, love they had, and how much people did care about them. So I just feel like, make sure that you guys are seizing the moment as much as possible, because time runs out, and before you know it, you're sitting there like, wow, like it's been 5 years, it's been 10 years since I've talked to such and such and such, or I should have called Billy, or I should have called, Tina, and you didn't. I'm just throwing out names, y'all. But I just feel like that's a main thing that a lot of us, take for granted, is time. And we always say, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, or I promise I'm gonna do it next week. And then, we think that we're promised, or we think that that tomorrow may come, and then tomorrow comes and it's not granted for us, or it's not granted for certain people, or that person who we said we were going to call and apologize to, or catch up with and see how they're doing, or whatever, just check in. So yeah, I just feel like that, time is precious. Seize the moment with your kids, with your family members, whoever it may be. Definitely seize the moment, you guys, and definitely, know that time is of the essence. Time is definitely precious. Also, another thing that I learned in 2019 is that, tomorrow is not promised. So we have to live for today. We have to live in the moment. We have to live right now, because the times that we live in right now, you guys, is definitely not the times that we used to live in, back in the day. And with all these different things that are going on, it's definitely not the new norm. It doesn't seem that way, So hopefully, people would take from what's going on right now with the pandemic and everything like that. Take this as a life lesson that, we have to really stay encouraged. We have to really look for the Lord. And I'm not saying you have to be so religious or whatever the case may be, to the point where, you're scaring certain people away, but definitely look to the Lord, Sorry, you guys. Definitely look to the Lord, because right now that's really who we should be calling on, is Him, trying to get closer to Him, trying to get our shit together, because we just don't know what's going to hold for the future. So live in the moment, seize the moment, you guys. Love on your family, love on your people, love on your loved ones right now, because we don't know what is ahead and what's next. I'm not going to make this video long, you guys. I just wanted to say a couple things that I learned in 2019. And I hope it may help somebody else, or maybe you guys can relate to the things that I'm saying that I learned in 2019. Also, let's see. Another thing that I learned in 2019 is that I am capable of doing a lot more things that I never thought I would be capable of doing. Like trying to put myself out there more. I started a YouTube channel in 2019 of April. However, I didn't really fully take it seriously, as far as posting, because I was still learning, I was still new, and I was nervous. Like I said, I'm shy. I don't really like to put myself out there, but I just felt like this was a way for me to break out of that, break the ice, and to get comfortable in my own skin as far as like talking. I never did like talking in front of other people or standing up and doing like like stand up talking in front of a big audience or whatever. Like that was never me. So when we had to do like class projects and we had to do like projects where we had to speak about our project in front of the class, I never liked doing that because I just got like shy. I would just get stuck and I would just be like, you know so that was never me. But I definitely have been taking it serious now, and I just feel like when you put your mind to whatever you want to do, you can do it, you can succeed, and you can prosper if you just trust the process. And I'm seeing that now, that I'm capable of doing a lot of things that I always said or was told by people that I couldn't do or I wouldn't be. So I just feel like, don't let people tell you that you can't be this or you can't be that, or you need to have this to be successful, or you won't be shit, because you can be whatever you put your mind to be. What else? Let's see. I also learned to forgive. Not saying that you have to forget, but I learned to forgive because a lot of times when you harbor a lot of hurt, or you harbor a lot of bad feelings or hate in your heart, that really can take control over your mind. And then it just really stops your growth and the greatness that you are destined to be in life. So I really just feel like forgiveness is really a big thing that I learned in 2019, to forgive. Like I said again, not saying you have to forget whatever that person may have done to you, or whatever, your friends may have did to you, or whatever, whether they may have, stop calling you, whatever, and you felt the way about that, or they don't check on you like you feel like they should, or whatever. Forgive them, because like I said again, tomorrow is not promised. And the day and times that we live in, we really don't know what tomorrow holds or what the future holds. And also it will definitely like be like a weight lifted off of your shoulders and your chest and your heart when you forgive that person, because I feel like when you let stuff harbor and like linger on, then it's like you're a ticking time bomb. And then I just feel like you can't move on and you can't live a healthy life, because now that stuff has control over you. And it stops you from being able to live your best life and be the best you. Another thing I learned in 2019 is to definitely try and step outside the box and do things that I thought I would never do, or didn't really think about doing, or started and didn't finish. Like I said, YouTube. I started it, but then I was like, I kind of like was at a pause or at a halt, because I felt like I didn't have the certain things that I needed to have a successful YouTube channel. But like I said, if you have like, a phone, which everybody usually has a phone, whether it be a smartphone or an Android, do it. Pick up the camera, pick up your phone, and start recording. Find ideas or things to talk about, or find whatever sector or section in YouTube that you want to go on, and you just do it. But make sure you are consistent. Another thing I learned in 2019 is to not worry about what people say about you, because people are going to talk regardless, whether you're doing good, whether you're doing bad, whether you're doing amazing. You could be the poorest person out here and people are still going to talk about you. You could be out here on drugs and people are going to talk about you. They're going to say how you were before you got on drugs. They're going to just talk about you regardless. And I just feel like if they talked about Jesus Christ, they're going to talk about you. What makes you different? And he sacrificed his life for us, for our sins. Okay. He died for us. And look, they talked about him. What else learned in 2019? I also learned in 2019 to love myself more and be more confident, because like I said again, being a chubbier or a thicker girl is very hard. I was never really this thick, but after I had my daughter, I did gain more weight. That was very hard for me, and still is hard for me to get off. So a lot of times I'm very self-conscious about my arms. I do not like my arms. However, that doesn't stop me from wearing short sleeve shirts or things of that sort, or in the summer wearing like spaghetti strap dresses or whatever. I know I am a beautiful woman, a beautiful girl. And when I get dressed up, I am even more beautiful. So I know that. It's just that sometimes it does, when you look at social media, or you look at the TV and you see what they perceive as being beautiful or gorgeous or popping or whatever, and it's always a girl that's skinny, or she looks like this, she doesn't have any curves, she's not thick in the arms, she's not thick in the waist, she's not thick in the stomach, she's not thick anywhere. And it's just like, where are the real women, like, that look like us, that look like me, look like you? So I definitely learned that in 2018, like a lot of more self-love and be more confident, because, you know, if you don't do it, then people are not going to take you seriously. People are going to just always be like, oh, she's just, she insecure, she don't love herself. So that's one thing I learned. Another thing I learned in 2018. Also, I learned in 2019, What else? I learned that definitely you want to enjoy the fruits of your labor. So if you're working hard and you're always one of the ones who are always at work and you never have time to like enjoy the money that you make, or enjoy the fact that when you're always at work or whatever, and then once you do get paid, it's like you're just working to pay bills. Make sure you take a little bit of that out, sis, and go shopping, go get your hair done, go get your, not now, because clearly we can't go nowhere. That's why I look like this, okay? But definitely when things go back to kind of being, you know, kind of normal, you know, treat yourself, don't cheat yourself, because if you don't treat yourself, nobody else will, and people are just going to take from you, and you're going to be sitting here not reaping the benefits of you working, just saying doubles, or you working all these extra hours for what, and you're not even seeing the money. So definitely treat yourself. Definitely was a major thing that I learned. Another thing I learned is, I don't know why, but like I learned in 2019, like to give more, give. So if I have it, I try to give, but I've always been like that. If I have it, I try to give my last. I'll give you the shirt or the bra, also my chest or back. But that's just always been me. But definitely give more. So like if you see somebody and you know like they're going through hard times or whatever, and you have a little bit of extra to help or whatever, you know, just give, you know, because God will definitely bless you more. And that's just gonna let other people want to follow up and do the same thing that you're doing. So it's kind of like you starting a trend. You know how people start trends with like TikToks and things like that. Start a trend with helping somebody. One person give $1 to the person in front, then now the next person gonna do the same thing for the next person. It's just like when, you know how you go through the toll booths on the highways or the bridges or whatever, and I've seen it a couple times. One time a person did it for my mom. They paid her toll, so when she got to the window, the lady told her like, "Oh, the person in front of you paid for you, whatever. You're all good." And she said, "God bless," or whatever. So I told my mom, I said, "Now you are supposed to pay for the person that's behind you that's coming up." So you know what? She's like, it's just like a trickling cycle of like love and like happiness. Is like, oh, you know, like to give, like let me give. You know, it's just $1.50 or just $1.25 for the toll, but how you know that person behind you ain't on a last, you know, on a last to get to work, and they don't even know like how they're gonna put gas in their car because they're about to put the $1.25 in to get across the bridge. So I definitely learned that as well, is to like give more if I have it, and not look for anything in return, because people always want to give and then they be like, oh well, I was expecting to get this, or I was expecting to get a big blessing after giving that person $100, and it's just like, that's not how it happens. You're planting a seed. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen when we wake up tomorrow. Oh well, on the 23rd I gave this person $50 and I was expecting on the 29th for it to double, and now I'm gonna have $60. No, like, no sis, that's not how it works. I also learned in 2018 to pray more. Definitely pray more, because I had fell off of that. I had definitely have been slacking a lot. And I feel like a lot of us only pray or call on the Lord when we need something, or we feel like we want to get somewhere in life. Then we want to get on our knees and call on him and say, thank you, Jesus, for give me this job and I'll do this and that. And it's just like, why do you guys want to call on him when you need something? It's just how, like with human beings, we always want to deal with people when we need something from them. And that's not how it should be. It should be like, we should deal with you on a regular, just because, you know? But definitely pray more. Um, what else? Oh, a major thing that I did learn in 2019 is to not be so like in a hurry to like find love, because I feel like I'm always been like that. Like I'm not gonna lie, like I've always been like one to like feel like I have to like look for somebody that's good for me, and then like I end up always choosing the wrong person anyway. So I just feel like love should just come to me when God sees fit, and when he sees that I'm ready, and when he sees that I have done all the work on myself and I'm ready to love somebody else. But you gotta love yourself first, right, sis? So it starts with me. It starts at home. So yeah. One last thing, and I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this in this video up. I learned to not beat myself up so much about the cards that I have been dealt in my life, because a lot of times, I don't know why I'm about to get emotional. A lot of times I beat myself up because I feel like, sorry, I wasn't expecting to get emotional, but this is real, you guys. So it's not fake or not staged. This is real. To not beat myself up so much about the cards that have been dealt in my life and where I am at in my life. I'm pretty happy with where I'm at in my life. I have a car. I work, so I have a full-time job, and then now I'm starting my YouTube channel. So I feel like I'm really, kind of getting where I want to be. But a lot of days I do wake up and I beat myself up because I feel like here I am, a mom of one daughter. I'm 27 years old, about to be 28, and I feel like I should be a little bit more further as far as like either owning my own home or being, married or in at least a stable, strong relationship. But I am not. So a lot of times I beat myself up about that, but I know that I'm worthy. I know that I am important, and I know that there's somebody out there that will love me, for me, my flaws and all. And I know that the person who is made for me will love me. Like my flaws will not outweigh like the love that I have, the love that I do have for myself, and the love that I have for my daughter, and like the love that I am willing to give to somebody else. So yeah, but this will conclude it, you guys, because like I said, I don't want it to be too long, but those were just a couple of things that I wanted to touch base on that I learned in 2018. I hope this encourages somebody out there, inspires somebody out there to either start their YouTube channel, start their business, start their lash line, start their hairline, start whatever it may be, or just to finish whatever they have started already. Forgive one another. I'm not saying you have to forget, but just forgive, because then that will definitely set you free from the bondage that you have within that situation. And it'll help you move on and be able to blossom into the beautiful woman and individual that you are made to be. I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video and rocking with me. Thank you for taking a chance on my channel and taking a chance on me. Again, I am a mom of one. I am a single mother. I'm 27 years old. My daughter is 6 years old, and she's in kindergarten. We'll be going to first grade. So yeah, you guys, this is just a family channel, mom channel. So for all the moms out there who can relate to me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for more videos and more content like this as well. Turn on your notification bell so that you can get notifications as soon as the videos are uploaded to YouTube. I love each and every one of you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And until the next video, stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.